After failing with dropshipping for over a month now, I decided to dropship a 6-figure product. I'm going to show you the store, the product, and of course, the money. I don't want to waste your time, so let's get started. So this all started a week ago whenever I was in my college class, not paying attention, scrolling on TikTok. In only 10 minutes, I found what I thought was a winning product. It's a basketball that you could dribble inside without making noise. Shut up! I saw this ball and I was like, okay, this is great. Basketball is a very passionate niche. So right then and there, I knew I had to tap in. So here I am in the middle of a college class making a logo for a dropshipping store. Look. I wanted the money, okay? College is not cheap. But then I ran into an issue that would make me scrap the basketball. What I thought to be only a couple pages was 10, then 20, then 30. Sure, the basketball was going viral and getting millions of views, but how are you gonna stand out? Stand out. So I had to look for another product. And what I found was this bloody bath mat. Whenever people would step out of the shower or maybe a bathtub, they would get this sucker wet and it would turn bloody. But why this product? The main reason is because it's fall, Halloween is almost here. Number 2 was the wow factor. And number 3, your boy wanted it for himself. And it's also the fact that there are other people selling this product and it's making them 6 figures. Literally 6 figures. I want my piece of the pie. Now, I do want to go ahead and show you the actual store. So we have an image of the product, which I found online. Also, for the very first time, I took my own photos. Look at that. When looking at the product cost, it's $1.96 from Zendrop to fulfill it, and also $5.80 for shipping. So what I think I'm gonna do is try to sell this bath mat at like 20 bucks. So I had the website and the product. Now it was time to start filming. At this time, there was a similar person dropshipping the same product, but with millions of views. I mean, seriously, this one video had 15 million. So I had to copy and improve it. I noticed whenever I was watching their TikTok, they didn't really allocate towards the horror fans. Sure, they were showing off the bloody bath mat and saying how if you step on it, it'll look bloody. What I did was the exact same thing, but I added some horror aspects to it. Let me show you what I mean. If you look in the background, there's a burning candle. There's a pizza cutter with blood on it. I have a huge kitchen knife with blood on it that I'm using to open up the box. So it's the exact same post, but I just added atmosphere to it. And if you're curious, here's how the video looked.
I got this for Halloween. It's a bath mat that when wet blood appears. Do you want one? Click
Man,
the
look at
link
that
in
video.
our bio.
I'd buy from that video. The first hour, it only did like 100 views, and then after a day, it did 10,000 views. Not bad. And I just started with a brand new TikTok account, so I didn't have 1,000 followers. If you don't know, if you get 1,000 followers on TikTok, you're able to put a link in your bio that people can click on. And that is how you get most of your sales. So here I am, missing out on all this bread, but it's not all bad. Whenever I posted that video and it got all those views, I got a few comments asking where the link was, how do I buy it, where's the website. So I knew there was kind of a demand for this product. So I decided to do a bit of TikTok organic, but also mix in some TikTok ads. If you remember my last dropshipping video, I updated my account with $200 to spend on ads. I never did spend all of the money on that account, so I decided why not give it a shot, put it towards the bloody bath mat. My ad was actually the video that had 10K views, but I didn't just throw the video on there and just call it a day. I shortened it and made it more digestible for people to watch so that we could get a better conversion rate. So I turned my account into a business account and I got approved the same day, which immediately started to spend money. And at this time it was getting late, so I went to bed. And that night, I laid there. I remembered all the times I failed dropshipping and repeatedly losing more and more money. But then I heard a sound that would change how I thought about dropshipping forever. Dudes, we got our first sale. We actually got our first sale. Call me Jordan Welsh. Where's my Lambo at? Okay, now I gotta fulfill it, I think. That's so cool, dude. As you can tell, I was pretty hyped. Getting your first sale, I don't know how to describe it. So then, I was hooked. That entire day, I was trying to optimize my ads. I reposted some of my old TikTok content and kept an eye on the CPMs and the CTRs for the ad rates. After day one of running a full day of ads, I did get one sale, but I also had a ton of store visitors. Store visitors that are not buying. I figured it was my website, so I tried to transform it a little bit. I was selling the bloody bath mat at $20, but I decided to knock it down to like $17.99. I'm pretty sure having $.99 at the end of your price makes it look a lot cheaper. And what I also did was remove any ad sets that were just underperforming. I would have one ad that would go for like $10, $11, and then another that would go to $17 for CPMs. Not only that, but the more expensive one didn't perform as well. So I optimized this ad right here. I didn't really do much, but besides repost the same content as last time, and those videos didn't even break 1,000 views. I tried adding controversy, some comedy, but nothing really seemed to work. But I didn't let this stop me. That same night, I sat down and I said, okay, you know what? Screw it. I was going to sit in this chair and not leave until I had like 5 posts ready. At least that's what I thought was gonna happen the next day. Although I had so much ambition to keep posting, I woke up with a nasty flu. And at first, the flu wasn't that bad, but it got worse and worse and worse. I was bedridden for 4 days. And at this time, I was starting to run out of money for my ad sets. It was at this moment where I realized I have to stop. My videos weren't getting views, ads were doing poorly, the conversion rate was terrible. When looking at the money lost, I spent $105 on ads, 19 bucks for the product itself, but I did get my first sale, so it was $20. But does this mean that dropshipping is dead? Nah.